Hello, I'm back. We're going to do the late night tarot show. That's what I'm calling it today. Late night tarot show. I wanted to read some more. And so I got myself comfy and cozy on my little sofa. I got my water in my wine glass. Got a little bit of ice in there to keep it cold. I got my cigarette. I got cards. If you're a cigarette smoker, can I recommend going all natural like I did it years ago? My native cigarettes, pure tobacco and water. Okay. I have my Hermetic Tarot. I have my Muse Tarot. And I have my Light Seers Tarot. So I want to start with the Light Seers. I'm really excited. I love this deck. Not sure what we're going to be talking about tonight. But if you're up with me, let's get into these messages. Anybody who wants the opportunity to get a mini reading live during this session, I make that available for anyone who donates $5 or more to the channel. So you can do that through Super Chat right here on YouTube, or look below the video because there's Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, and I love Cash App. I'm just saying Venmo, Zelle, and Cash App are definitely my favorites, just in case you wondered. So remember, whenever you're getting tarot read for yourself, any skepticism in you can, it's if you're doing it to try to prove the reader wrong, like you're just gonna get yourself more confused. That's not a good idea. It's not a good thing to do. If you're doing it because you believe in the universe, you believe in a higher power, and you believe in our ability to communicate with source, then that'll serve you well. Everything is relevant to who you are. My gift is something that I walked into and I love to share. So with that being said and done, I posted this live to my Facebook, and I'm excited to see who joins me tonight. So calling all Butterfly Nation, come on in. All right. So what kind of message are we going to deliver first? I feel like we're going to do a bunch of mini readings here. That's the way I saw it. I saw I might not even touch these other decks, but I have them here just in case. I got them here just in case shit. But I feel like we might not even touch them. I feel like what we're going to end up doing is reading through the entire Light Seers Tarot. And then we have the other decks on standby for your personal questions, for those of you who choose that option. So let's see. What are the messages? What's the first message I'm supposed to deliver? What is the situation for this first message? What is the situation? This one. The King of Wands. The situation is you're going to get what you want. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody's dealing with this guy. And you want to get what you want. This guy is really hot. He's hot and he's hot for you. That's how I see him. He's hot and he's hot for you. He wants you as much as you want him. He wants you as much as you want him. Let me see the bottom of the deck about him. The Nine of Swords. You're afraid. You are afraid. You're afraid of what might happen if you let this guy come into your life. Well, that makes sense. Most of you who are old enough to be in tune with this channel have lived a long enough life to know that, hey, people aren't always what they say, you know? And fortunately, though, for you, you have an intuition. Let's see, what is this guy? He is the Knight of Pentacles. This guy he's left a lot of things behind. He just wants to I hear he wants to get ahead, but he wants to move forward. He wants to move forward in something progressive. The Two of Swords, very decisively, he's left a lot of things behind. He could have been a playboy in the past. Ooh, he was a playboy in the... Ooh, okay, so this, I've never seen this way in the Light Seers Tarot. So, let me show you what I'm seeing. This dude, he's a retired playboy, okay? He made a decisive choice to quit being a player. I don't want to be a player. I don't want to be a player. Yeah, okay, Big Pun. Joe. I don't want to be a player no more. Kind of look like Joe too, huh? You know Joe? Think I found someone I can live my life for. I don't want to be a player no more. See this grouping of pentacles right here in the sand all together? How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all together. 6 of them all together. Yeah, those are like different women in his past, and as close in proximity as they are, like he was dealing with them all together is the way I'm saying. At one point he had 3 at once, another point he had 2 at once. But his first love, this is why he became a player. The one that cracked his heart, this is his first love down here. The first one. See that big one on the corner? He never all the way got over that, and he still carrying some pain from that. His first love really did a number on him, and he was not a player yet. But because of that ugly experience, he became a player. He was juggling different women, having them thinking, you know, he's just got 2 jobs on certain nights of the week or something. At one point, he had 2 women at the same time. They lived very far apart from one another. They were not connected in any way. They weren't connected by job, by family, by circle, or anything. The next time something happened, he spent a little bit of time by himself. Either he got busted, it got a little bit overwhelming or something. He spent a little bit of time by himself after that. Then he had a situation with 3 women unfold at once. And for some reason, these 3 women are all on top of each other. This is like they all live in the same neighborhood. This is like a big office thing, and everybody's keeping it on the DL because, you know, you ain't supposed to be commingling like that in the office. But he was doing a lot of commingling with 3 coworkers is the way it's coming through. Yep, there was 3 of them at once. Then he said, okay, maybe this Playboy thing is just too much. It didn't work out for me well the first time. Now I feel like he got let go from that job because it was just too much going on there. It could have gotten discovered by the wrong people, or these women somehow they figured it out. I feel like one of them, I feel like honestly, okay, so this is what's coming through now. Only one of the women, the newest of his conquests within the company, found out about it. The other 2 were in the dark. They did not know. They never figured it out. And she didn't go tell him. She figured, well, that's what they get for being dummies. At least I'm smart enough to figure it out. She was a smart cookie, and she figured it out. After that, he had like a lightweight fling with somebody else. He tried the solo with one person thing again. That didn't work out. I feel like his trail of troubles was following him. It didn't work out, and he had He had 2 children from that relationship. I feel like this person altogether has 3 children over all of these relationships. I feel like that third person in the company has one of his children, and the other 2 children go back and forth between him and his most recent lover. But now he's ready for a real big commitment. He figures he's learned a lot from his past, and he's leaving the past in the past. Now he's found something that is stimulated his emotions again, and it is you. It is you that has stimulated his emotions. And he wants to come forward. But he knows that his approach is really important. How he goes about this is going to be very significant. He wants to do this the right way. He wants to do it with truth. He wants to do it with honesty. He could be a Leo or an Aries or a Sag, but he knows that he has learned so much from his his previous experiences. So that's who he is. How do you know him? Let's find out. Do you? Okay. Okay. Do you know him or no? Here's the question we want to ask. What is the nature of your relationship with him now, if any? Let's see. What is the nature of your current relationship with this person? What is the nature of your current relationship with this person? Okay, this one. 8 of Wands. This is somebody you're talking to right now. You communicate with them, but that's it. You've seen him multiple times. You spoke to him multiple times. And I feel like you're beginning to talk to this person a lot more. You're beginning to talk to this person a lot more. What kind of things are you talking about with this person? What kind of things are you talking about with this person? You're talking about the Lovers. You're talking about how... So the conversation between the two of you is about how love has been so far and what you really want in love. And you're talking about the possibilities between the two of you. The Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. There's that decision again. So it's time to make a decision. Do you guys want to take this from conversational into romantic? That's the topic of conversation at this time with this person. What does Source know about this person that you need to know about this person that you don't already know, to be revealed right here on this show for you? What is it that you need to know? What can we reveal to my viewer about this King of Wands energy presenting himself? Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is saying that there's a little bit of barriers, but I feel like you are going to end up taking it to the next level because there is a passion here. This person is a little bit guarded, you know. This person's got some fears. And I feel like this has to do with their past. This person is tired of the way they've been. They haven't told you how it does, how good it does not feel, how unpleasant they felt about their past, and just how deep their regret has taken them. Just like they haven't told you that they're a little bit guarded still. And I feel like their big concern is, have they cleared enough? Have they done enough change so that they can have a different experience? Because this person has ideas and knowledge and awareness about how energy flows and how it works. They do. I'm being guided to see what the book has to say about this Nine of Wands. Okay. So for those of you who have your personal questions, you can get those answered today with your donation of $5 or more. For every $5. Okay. So you can send it by Snap. No. I was going to say Snapchat. No. I think you can send money on Snapchat, but I was going to say Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, or right here on Super Chat. So the Nine of Wands. What is the message of the Nine of Wands? Light Seer. Determination, resilience, defiance, a last defense, the final push, excitement for what's to come, finding motivation in the face of difficulties. Shadow Seer, the need to open up and trust people, holding on to old stories, the need to let go of old battles, the need to follow through and finish what you started, trapped by your own boundaries, giving up. So don't give up now. You're almost there. As you round the corner towards success, something may surface that threatens your feelings of security and achievement. It's important to remember how far you've come. Don't see this minor deceleration as a symbol of failure. Step into your resilient last stand. One final push to complete this task, and tomorrow, stunning light, you can rest. In shadow, this card suggests you are making things harder than necessary by being overly defensive. You may even be inadvertently choosing the more difficult path because you believe on some level that healing and ascension should be difficult. Sometimes we've become so enamored with our stories of rising up that our own shadows become romantic notions that we seek to defend. Let go of any ideas you have about navigating specific lessons on the path. Your time to relax into security and success is on the horizon. I push beyond my own perceived limitations, and I remain open and trusting as I do. So the main thing I'm getting off of this card was confirmed in the book. Somebody need to hear all of that, but this person still has a tendency to be a little bit guarded. They can be defensive. They can be defensive. Source wants you to know that in their own bed, the worries linger on their head. So this person is a worrier. And because they're a warrior, they can be defensive. They're also very protective. They want you to know that this person is a very protective person to be intimately involved in. So if you have friends of the opposite gender, that could arise as an issue in the unfolding of the situation. Okay. So what does this person really want as far as a connection with you? What is this person looking for? What does this person want with you? What does this person want in this connection with you? What are they really after from you? What does this person really want from you? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. This person wants you to, I'm hearing, keep it on the down low. Nobody has to know. Yep. They want you to, they want to keep it private. They don't want it to be public that they're with you. Ooh. Because they didn't learn their lesson. They're still married. Ooh. Oh my God. That's okay. So they're still married to this person, this woman who has the 2 kids. They never got a divorce. They never got a divorce. They want you to keep it on the down low because they never got a divorce. And there's something, I'm hearing prenuptials. There's something in the prenup where if it's found out that they're involved with somebody else, like they forgo whatever, or it's like there's penalty. Oh no, I don't know about that stuff. You know about that? Tell me about it. Also, this person wants secrecy because that woman will bring the kids in between. That woman will make the children a tool for battling. She's very insecure. She feels very needy, and she can be very demanding on him as their father. And if she knows that you're in the picture, she's going to make it a lot harder on him. I mean, she might even like take off and disappear with his children. And apparently she has the means to do so. And that he knows. I guess they had some discussions where that came out that she would do that to him. Don't think I'm going to leave with these kids and you won't never see them again. Let me find out. She uses the children as pawns in her control issues over him. Wow. Well, what is Source's advice for you as far as moving forward? How should you move forward in this situation? What's your best move? What's the best move for you in the outcome? How do you get your best outcome in this situation? Let's see. How does my viewer get their best outcome in this situation? I heard take a pause. Don't decide anything quickly. Just pause and reflect upon the situation. Is this really the way you want your life to unfold? The 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. And they're saying, do you really want to be up worrying late at night? Is this what you really want? Choose your path of what you want to align with. Is what is being offered to you the type of situation that you want to align yourself with? Is this situation going to cause you agreement and harmony, or stress, frustration, and worry? The bottom of the deck is the Chariot. You bypass so many, I'm hearing ugly opportunities like this. Are you going to let this one take you out? Wow. Okay. All right. So, what is my viewer thinking about this right now? What is my viewer thinking about this reading right now? Whenever right now is for them, because you can watch this at any point in time and space. Shoot. So, what is my viewer thinking right now? What is my viewer planning, thinking about what they should do? What are you thinking? The 10 of Cups fell on the floor. So your thing is you want a well-balanced, harmonized outcome. Actually, I feel like you're thinking, I think I'm just going to turn lesbian at this point. You could be thinking about going lesbian at this point. Maybe I'll have better luck with women, but you've never been there. Also, you're thinking, I just want a harmonized relationship. I mean, this guy comes in, he's so cool, and it's nothing but a battle. This is just too much to compete with. I'm not trying to compete with all of this, okay? So I feel like intuitively you already know that this opportunity is not for you. You need to end it, shut it down. whatever phase it's in. Okay. So for those of you who have your personal questions, yeah, I would love to answer those for you. I do, however, ask for a donation in reciprocation of at least $5 to answer your personal individual questions. Other than that, it's general energy reading. Somebody's experience is coming out, and I do this for free. So you can ask God, Source, to give you the answers through the readings I'm giving. And if your intentions are pure, your energy are pure, and you're aligned with solutions, hey, one of these experiences I read will give you exactly what you need, and you won't even have to send a donation. But if you are determined and you want your question, we could do unlimited questions, at least $5 per question. Thank you. All right. Other than that, check your zodiac sign playlist. I meet people and refer them to my channel. They watch videos from their zodiac sign. They're like, oh my God, before I ever met you, you read my whole story and you were exactly on point. It happens all the time. I get emails, comments, and such from people all around the world. All right, so our next situation, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. You're waiting. What are you waiting for? What is my viewer waiting for? I feel like this is totally you. You're waiting. You live by a body of water. Are you one of my New Zealand watchers? You live by a body of water. I also hear Hawaii. So some of you who are resident with this, you live by a body of water, or even if it's a temporary living situation, like you could be on vacation at a beach somewhere, staying out of town for a little bit, getting away. You know, somebody surfs. Somebody's a surfer. You're a surfer. And your passion, it just flies when you're on the waves, baby. What are you waiting for, though? You're waiting for something. What is my viewer waiting for? Keeping themselves in that high vibration and waiting for the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, waiting for divine timing to come into play. Waiting for something that can grow. Waiting on the world to change. You're waiting on somebody you love to mature, I'm hearing. I feel like it's been, hold on, how's that song go? What's the lyrics? I'm going to say, it's been 3 hours and 7 minutes since I last heard your voice. Maybe it's been 3 months and 7 days, you know, for somebody, or 7 months and 3 weeks for somebody else, I'm hearing. You're waiting on your love to mature. Hey, Christina, happy you're joining us tonight. Thank you. All right. So, funny story, my original Light Seers Tarot that I had been using, I ordered it off the internet, and when it came in, it was like a miniature version, and I wanted the full-size version, and I did want the full-size version. Like, apparently I really wanted the first full-size version because yesterday, was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago, I aligned with the opportunity to gift that original deck that I had to somebody, so I gave it away. And I ordered the full-size version, so now I got the full-size version. I'm so excited. Also, now this is coming up for a reason in this spread. I also recently had a guest over, a friend of mine, and I have been channeling some messages for her, and I got the divine guidance to offer her one of the paintings off of my bedroom walls. And I have paintings all through my house, but the ones in my bedroom are very dear to me, and they are in my room because I want to be in their energy. But apparently it was time to give one away. And do you know, she chose one of my favorite ones? Of course, I did tell her that, like, you have to put it in your will that this belongs to my family. And if I'm dead, it goes to the next generation. But like, it's for you. You can't give it to nobody. If you don't want it no more, give it back. She's like, okay, no problem. Anyways, so why are we saying this? Because as you're growing things, you're waiting on something. I feel like you're giving stuff away. And I feel like this is an energy of investment. And you know what I'm talking about. It's like you're investing in the universe, doing magical little things on your behalf because you're doing magical little things for others. It's weird the way it's coming through. It's really something different that I've never really gotten these readings before. See, Christina, see, this is how it works, folks. I told you. You could just ask source and your messages will come through. Like if you're really tuned in, tapped in, turned on, if your vibe is in alignment, I will channel something for you. So, whew, what are you nurturing and growing? What do you want to grow? What are you waiting on? You're waiting on the world to change, literally for somebody. But in this card, look at that. You're waiting on a perfect soulmate. The hangman is here with the Six of Cups. Somebody who you've known in an immature state, you're waiting on them to mature. And I feel like we're talking about a spiritual maturity. You're waiting on somebody who you love very, very much to mature, to grow up, to get woke. The sun is at the bottom of the deck. Hey, Magic City. The sun is at the bottom of the deck. You're waiting for somebody to wake the heck up and grow the fuck up. You know? Waiting for somebody to grow up. You feel an intense connection with this person, but you're like, well, you're out there being so immature. I'm just going to have to rely on me. I'm going to have to be connected to myself. And I'm just going to have to sit in this energy of being self-reliant, fully connected to myself, and see what I can learn while I'm waiting on you. Waiting on you to grow up. Okay? So, thank you for the compliment on my necklace, CS. These gems belonged to my mother who passed in 2007. And you can get a reading. I just asked for a donation of $5 US or more, and I will do your mini reading for you. Send a separate donation for each question, and I have time available to answer as many questions as you want to send donations for, okay? Thank you. I'm loving my caps too. I haven't worn them. I used to wear the round billed caps, and I like the straight billed caps now. And I feel like this is needed at this time. Honestly, I'm going to tell you what it is. I got a download a long time ago that I forgot about, and it came back through. Protect the crown. You need to protect the crown. Okay, so whatever. Take it and run with it. So I'm just protecting my crown, and it has the word grateful on it. Like, that's a protection. Okay. So you're waiting on this person to mature. You feel deeply connected at the soul. It's a comfortable connection. It's a familiar connection. There's a lot of love and friendship in it. There is a lot of pure fun, but there's some immaturity there. And you're waiting on this person to mature. It's like you're so woke, but they have not yet reached the phase of realizing some things, and they're spiritually not woke yet. So what can you do? You cannot force the awakening, right? Cannot force the awakening. It's something that has to happen naturally in divine timing. So let's check in on your person. Whew. Yeah, the past. Hold on, before I move on, the moon is at the bottom of the deck. Just confirming that you're waiting on them to wake up from all these programming that they've received from their society, from their upbringing, from their life experiences, etc. You're waiting on the awakening. You're waiting on them to wake up and stop drowning in emotions, to see the writing on the wall, to let go of their past. to let go of the pain, because they cannot fully connect with you until they're in a higher vibration, because the only other way that that could happen is if you chose to lower your vibration to meet them, and you're like, bump that. I'm not going back into depression no more. I don't like how that feels. Not even for you, babe. And then, of course, Sonny and Cher is coming into my head. Babe, I got you, babe. Look. And I hear, I got you to hold my hand. I got you to understand. But I'm not trying to stand underneath you in your misery, dude. Not going back down that road. I love you. I really love you. I love you enough to let you have all the time you need to wake the heck up. All right. So, what is the status of the growth in your soulmate? If this is your reading, you're waiting on them to wake up. Where are they at now with it? How are they doing with their awakening now? Ooh, they're in the thick of it right now. They're going through major life transition. Something is happening. The universe done caused something to happen through a monkey wrench all up in their plans. And it was so that this transformation could finally happen. Like, they are being called to shift. It's time to shift. The awakening is there. You can see the spark of light within there. The universe is in their head. So maybe they're learning about the laws of the universe. Maybe they're learning how energy works. Maybe, well, whatever it is, they're going through a major release. Something is being removed. Something is dying. It's being transformed. And when it comes out of this situation, when they come out of this situation, they're going to be a different person. Okay, they will be a different person. This person is in the middle of a deep transformation right now. How is this affecting their 3D physical experience? Where are they at in the 3D physical experience right now? Show me the state of their 3D physical experience right now, since we're checking in on your loved one. Okay, 9 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords. Wow. This is a good one. I like this. So, your soulmate is in the process of learning to let go of things that end the final, now that we've come to the end of the road. Now I know I got to let you go. So your person is letting go of something or someone and taking their independence. Taking their independence. The 9 of Pentacles also speaks to spiritual practice. So they could have developed a spiritual practice. Maybe it's something you shared with them. You're like, well, this is what works for me. Maybe you should try it sometime. They are learning to be independent. They've walked away from something. Something has ended in their life. Now they're realizing that they're on their own. They're learning how to be on their own. So part of what somebody had to release had to do with codependency issues and holding on to the past. I strongly feel like your person was dealing with codependency issues and holding on to the past, not being willing to let go of the past, holding on to the pain, retelling the same old stories, just not letting it go, not letting situations transform and not letting them change by continuing to retell the stories, think about it again. It was like being worn like a badge of honor. So anybody that they met, they kept telling this to, trying to just get people to get riled up on their side. Like, I'm right, ain't I? How about you're repetitive? Let's replace the R word with another R word. You're repetitive. How many times did you tell me the story today? They're learning independence, though. They're also learning to let go. I hear let bygones be bygones, let go of grudges, resentments, bitterness. And it's like everything in their life has brought to them to this point where, like, they don't have the choice to hold on to this stuff no more. They just don't have the choice. It's not available no more. They're being forced, thrust, kicked into action. You time to get busy, baby. So what is the advice for my viewer who feels that this is their experience? What is the advice for my viewer? What is the advice for my viewer? What is the advice for my viewer? Okay. Use the Force, young Obi-Wan. May the Force be with you. Use your strength. You have developed great strength. It's time to use your strength. Be strong. Now is not the time to show weakness. You must show your strongest face. You must show up powerfully and independent on your own. And you can protect them energetically like a little lamb, like a little lost lamb. So use your power of infinite connection, as she's got it tattooed on her arm. You can protect them energetically. You can speak to them energetically. Just because they're away in the physical don't mean they're away. You can still play with spirit involved. Spirit will channel. I mean, you can have every experience if you want to spiritually, but now is not the time to go get involved. Okay? Now is not the time to go get involved. Christina says 888. Yes, I have been thinking of infinite. Yes. This is card Major Arcana number 8. The Strength card is Major Arcana number 8. So, advice for you. What will be the sign, the synchronicity that you will receive that will let you know that they're about to show up and it's time? The bun is done cooking. It's time for your slice of pie, all that. Ooh, hold on. Before I answer that question, the bottom of the deck is a 3 of Swords in reverse. Don't go back into the pain. Don't go breaking my heart. Yeah, I couldn't if I tried. My mother used to love, what's that lady name? Yeah, my mom used to love her. Anyway, you don't want to break your own heart no more. So don't go in until you get the signs and synchronicities that line up. And what does that look like? What do these signs and synchronicities look like that tell my viewer that it's time, that divine time is ripe and ready? What can you show us about how that will unfold? And I saw 2 cards and 2 cards came out. The 8 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. This person is going to contact you and you're going to be on the fence. You might be a little bit guarded. Literally, there's not going to be a great sign. They're going to contact you. And they're going to be very confident, to the point. They're going to know exactly what they want. They will be talking to you about some of the process they went through to get there. And you're going to feel a little bit defensive, a little bit blocked, a little bit concerned about, should I really go down this path again? There's one more card here. If you do get over your own blockages, 4 of Wands is there is party time. Is meal time? No, we don't need beer. But I'm just saying, it's party time. It's celebration. Possible wedding, announcements, good times, good times, good times. The bottom of the deck is the Fool in reverse. Fool me once, fool me twice. You won't fool me thrice. That was a title of one of the readings that I did. What zodiac sign was that for? Was it for Sagittarius, maybe I'm hearing? And it was a reading for September, or was it for October? Nope, it was a reading for September that was done at my kitchen table. So if this is resonant for you, check that out. All right, I want to do Celtic Cross. I'm being guided to do a Celtic Cross. So I'll make some room on this table. My bracelets are there. Okay. You got to move over, Walter. You're showing up in this as the Empress. Ooh, you are the Empress. You are about to give birth to something, some new life that's beautiful. You found your strength. You found self-control. And you are the Empress. The Empress equals the qualities of all the queens. What is your big challenge or opportunity? The Fool. Trust. Taking a risk is your challenge and opportunity. Let's see what's below you. She's looking at something that's below her. The Empress is looking at something below her. What is it? 7 of Cups. Options. What do I want to create? What shall I choose? Well, I think I'll choose that one. This is what I think I love. This is what I'll do today. There's 7 days a week. What shall I do with my 7 days a week? I have complete freedom of how I will use my time. How shall I use my time? Well, apparently you've been using your time to get a bun in your oven because, again, this Empress, she is full and round and ready to pop. But what's in her belly? What is in her belly? It's earth. It's earth to me. When I look at this, I see earth. So there's an Empress here who has the opportunity and challenge of taking a risk and just falling in. The 7 of Cups is also my unconditional love card. Although this imagery does not look like unconditional love, it really looks a lot more like I got options. I can choose anyone. I think I'll take that one right there, the one with the ladder next to it. Maybe I want to go up on the roof. The other one only has a ladder that hits nothing. It's off to the side, actually. But this one has a ladder that's actually to the side. It has its own stairway to heaven. I think I'll take the one that has the stairway to heaven. You're deciding about some options. You're deciding where you want to take a risk. Assessing the cost before you jump in. Let's see what's behind you. Somebody is looking for a new home because you are pregnant and you're looking for a better environment for your child to come into. New start. Let's see what's in the recent past. What energy is being released or moving away from. What we're moving away from with this opportunity, this challenge. What are we moving away from, walking away from, letting go? 2 are coming out in that position. Page of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles come out. You're saying, how can I be of service? I've learned so much. I would like to be of service. I want to be of service. How can I be of service is what's coming through. You were asking yourself, how can I be of service? Somebody was asking themselves, where can I work? I'm doing some research. I've been doing some research. I've been studying. And what I've been looking at is where can I work that will develop the qualities and traits that I am aligned with. You could be doing some candle gazing, just staring at the candle. I see you laying in your bed, got a candle on your bedside table, and you're just staring at the flame, watching it dance, and you're pondering. I've been doing some investigative research to try to find out, and it's interesting because there's 2 birds here within this swirl of wind around here. This is huge change, and notice she's walking on this little tiny sword, barefoot, from one cliff to another. So it's a dangerous walk. She knows that there's some risk here, but she's been doing her research. Now, the traditional 4 Swords is about rest and recuperation. It's about healing from pain. So there could be the idea of healing here, but this doesn't look like healing. This is research to me. I've got 4 light bulbs. I'm going to turn all of them on before I get done reading about this, before I get done researching. I'm going to know 4 facts about what I really want to do. Maybe you're looking for which one has the strongest 4 factors, which has the strongest 4 qualities. of where I want to work. 8 of Pentacles is about work. Somebody has been researching their karma. Somebody's been researching, like reevaluating situations and how they've come full circle. Situations in their life, how they've come full circle. The bottom of the deck is Justice. Justice is something's got to give here. We got to create some balance here. So where it applies to researching where you can work and use your gifts and talents in esoterics, mysticism, and in positive ways to be of benefit to Gaia. A lot of times when I see the Empress, and today she's coming through as Gaia, although you are the Empress, you want to benefit Gaia. So including its inhabitants, you want to benefit people too. And so you realize something had to change. Got to let something go to create a greater sense of balance. What you were doing, you had to let it go. You wanted to let it go because it just was not what you wanted to build on. It's not the energy you wanted to invest in. Okay. So what are you embracing? What are you moving into? What is unfolding for you in this situation? While you're looking at the 7 cups saying, I think I want that one, the one with the stairway to heaven. So so that, in other words, what you're choosing is you're choosing something that makes you feel good. You're trying to choose something that feels right in your heart. Like, it's not all about my wallet, people. Because trust and believe, I have turned some customers away. I don't care how many hundreds of dollars you want me to pay. I got more customers that ended up paying me more anyway. So you could keep your money with your... Okay, so the experience is coming through. There was this girl who was sniffing Xanny bars in my bathroom at my studio. Are you freaking kidding me? Ugh. And then the next appointment, she just thought that I was going to wait all fucking day for her. And I'm not the one. I am not the one. Don't you know I got things to do? I ain't got time to be sitting around here just waiting on you. Anyway, why is this coming through right now? What's unfolding for you? Let's see. The 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is about persistence. It's about rising above the competition. It's about having the honored position. Is reminding me of a story, a Bible story, where it's like the humble man comes in and takes his place at the back, the lowly seat in the table, and the master of the house brings that humble one and brings them to the position in front by his side at the head of the table. This lowly one is given a honored position. And why do you have this honored position? You have this honored position because you rise above the competition. And look at your meditation, your spiritual practice is where you ground yourself in the energies that give you the qualities to allow you to behave, carry out and act, follow through, do what you do. Do what you do. And making the choice. See, the light is shining from her belly, making the choice to take action. But before you take action, you're aligning the energies. So as you're making this important decision and choice, as the options are opening on you to take the risk, what you're going to end up doing is aligning the energy before you take action. You're going to align the energy. You're going to visualize the outcome. You'll write the story of how it had happened. So what had happened was, and then this great thing happened, and that fell into place, and these other things. Is like everything happened in perfect time, and you're going to either write the story, see the story, feel the story, dream the story, visualize the story. How you going to do this? Because that's what you're going to do. This is what it says. I feel like for those of you who were doing research on a company, you found the right company. This new company feels aligned for you. If you're doing research on an industry, this industry feels aligned for you. Some of you are doing research on what spiritual practice is it that works best for you, and you chose yoga. Somebody chose yoga, I hear. Let's see what does Source have to say about this. What is the message from Source about this situation that the Empress is in here? I feel like you're going to follow through. If you had to release and let go of a bunch of baggage and energies to get here, yeah, you won't be accepting it back. You will not be accepting any of that back. So let's see. What is a message from Source about this situation? The Hangman. This is beautiful. Things coming full circle, enlightenment being attained, gathering new awareness. I feel like by December, I also feel like, and timing doesn't always come through in tarot readings. And timing is always something that, like, it can shift. You know what I'm saying? Timing is something that can really shift. It's like you will see the signs in December. This is major arcana number 12. The Hangman is where December is coming out from. I heard December. You'll see things coming full circle and you'll have a different perspective. So, is my viewer going to end up leaving a job? And I have 3 cards that came out for that question. The 10 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like this is that new perspective in December. I feel like, are you going to end up leaving a job? Eventually, yes. But until then, and I feel like you're going to start the new job in January with this Ace of Pentacles. Something that you know you visualized and you created. Until then, this is an interesting message. I've said this before. Just because your body is there doing what it's doing, don't mean your spirit need to be there doing that too. Don't mean your mind need to be there doing that too. You could take your mind, your feelings, and your spirit to another place while your body is doing whatever it needs to do. Maybe you ring registers. Maybe you're an accountant. I don't know what you do. You do something, and your spirit, your energy can be in a whole nother experience. And I feel like that's what you're going to do. So I asked, are you going to be leaving a job? Yes. The 3rd card out was an ace, and it fell out with these 3 cards in this group of 3. I was supposed to read this message. And so this is the physical body being where it's at, taking care of what it has. But this is the spirit. This is the visualization work. This is the energetic feeling where you want to be while you're in this place where your body has to be. And it's like, as you feel this energy, this creative energy, you know that it's attaching you to that outcome. So this is also something that's been coming up a lot in the channels recently. It's also saying to you, what are the commonalities between where you are and where you want to be? What will be the same? So creative visualization work about what will be the same between where you are and where you're going, and why will you appreciate what's different, and what will that feel like? Okay. Hello, Lee. The bottom of the deck is the Star. This change is faded and distant and dated. Apparently, it's dated. We did say December. It's dated. And now I'm getting December 17th. The major arcana 17, the Star. I'm getting December 17th. So dated. It's literally dated. December 17th, 2020. They want me to give you the year and everything. I've never, dude, if this is yours, please let me know when that comes up. Okay? Let me know when that comes up for you. All right. Anything else my viewer needs to know about the situation? The 3 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords, and this is it. Okay, so here's a challenge that's going to come up for you as you make this shift. It's going to trigger somebody around you that's going to try to make you feel guilty about making this change. But this change is fated. It's destined. It needs to happen. And you can't let this person hold you back from your own blessings. You've been birthing this opportunity for a long time. Okay. And those two worlds do not come together. These two worlds do not come together. You know what? King of Cups. I feel like there is something or someone who you love that needs to be let go. It needs to be let go. It cannot go forward with you. It cannot go forward with you. It is a different energy. It cannot get through to where you are going. You cannot reconcile these two worlds. One of you is the sun. One of you just holds on to emotions like a freaking canteen. One of you is a bright, shiny vessel. The other one needs to be filled up by an external source. Two different energies, completely not reconcilable. If this vessel gets too close to that bright, burning sun, it's going to be disintegrated. Great balls of fire. Exactly. All right. So these have been a few tarot experiences. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed providing it. Look forward to hearing your comments. And until next time, sending you the energies of love, peace, and happiness. Laters.